GT is going hot with an updated story to newly appointed committee board members Taylor Phillips, with Grantville. All records featured in this story are of public nature. GT has redacted information not relevant to the story and other private information. These records can be found in their entirety in the GT Records Vault as a free download, link in the description. Just go to the free page and download.
On March 25, 2024, Taylor Phillips was appointed to the Grantville Parks and Recreation Advisory Board. Councilwoman dberry brought up a very good point that shouldn't all board members undergo a background check if they will be working with children. Mayor Proctor appeared to attempt to shut that down immediately. Mayor Proctor stated that others haven't had to undergo a background check being appointed on the boards that will work with children. However, according to an open records request submitted on March 26, 2024, asked for a copy of any checks for reimbursement of background checks made payable to David Clark and/or Nikki Clark, in reference to having a background check to serve on the Recreation Board or any other board as such, all in the last 24 months.
To serve on the Parks and Recreation Advisory Board: Matthew Scobie, Taylor Phillips, Charles Phillips, and Antonio Parks. Okay. Taylor Phillips is appointed. She has 3 votes. And Antonio Parks has 3 votes.
Okay.
Those are the 2 individuals that will be appointed to serve on the Parks and Recreation Advisory Board.
Mr. Mayor, I'd like to make a motion to approve the appointment of these 2 individuals after they've had a background investigation, because this is the Parks and Recreation Board, the Recreation Board, and they have a lot of contact with young people, and we need to make sure that these people that we're appointing do not have any criminal background. My motion to approve them upon getting satisfactory background investigations.
I don't believe we've ever had to do that before.
I'm
I think we had that discussion.
I'm making that motion.
Okay, but it's not in the requirements of taking the position. If they truly are going to have contact with children, then absolutely they will need a background check done. But as of now, they are now on the board.
I made a motion, Mr. Mayor.
Okay, well, it's too late. We've appointed them to the board. If we're going to add requirements, we just did.
I made a motion before the appointment.
If we're going to require this, then everybody needs to take that background check. We don't have that in writing anywhere.
Grantville official Whitley Adams replied that those items in the request will be available on April 16, 2024, with an estimated cost of $17. GT will be bringing you an updated story once the records are received. This completely contradicts what the Mayor Proctor stated about having board members undergo background checks. This appears to what Mr. Phillips stopped Councilwoman dberry for in front of City Hall after the meeting on March 25, 2024. This is also when Taylor made the statement that I was a pedophile.
I just did talk to him.
Well, you refraining yourself.
Well, I don't appreciate
with all due respect, Ms. D. Please let's not that. We're not going to, you and I.
I'm opposed to one person serving on more than one board. Okay, we've got enough people around here to take one board and let somebody else serve. I mean, why you got to be on 2 or 3 boards? That's ridiculous.
Ma'am, it's called doing my part for my city.
Well, do your part. Serve on a board and do that.
If I'm willing to do more, if I'm willing to do more than one thing, that's my God-given right for my energy. Why do you have? Why would you be opposed to it? I mean, what is really opposed to if I'm doing a great job at what I'm appointed to? Him?
You're a pedophile.
And
I'm a pedophile?
Yes.
Wow, what's your basis on that?
Stop talking to him.
What?
Talking to him.
Well, you stop talking to her.
No.
I'm a pedophile.
Now, let me get
You can
something
try to
squared
make
away.
me. You can try to make me stop talking to
My
you.
mind is made up. You need to make your mind up.
My mind's
When
made
you
up.
address Miss Berry.
Have a good night.
But I'm the pedophile.
Thank you. Y'all have a good night. Appreciate you, bro.
Well, Russell, go fucking pull it up, Russell.
Do you got... Pull it up? Where have I been charged for pedophilia? Didn't you beat Red up twice?
Bruh, shut the up!
Let me ask you a question.
I've got documents on that.
You need to figure it out.
Right here. I'm not going to come over and put my fucking hands on you.
Sir, you're not going to hit me.
My wife, one more time.
Sir, you're not going to hit me.
Misdemeanor bond is what I'm going to
Sir, you're not going to hit me.
Misdemeanor.
A deep dive was conducted in reference to tips that were submitted about Taylor's past criminal history. Could the mayor have been trying to hide the information that we found in Taylor's criminal information? On February 19th, 2020, Mrs. Phillips was charged with battery FVA under the Family Violence Act by the Coweta County Sheriff's Office. According to the police report, Charles, aka Red, was verbally abusive and that he stated if she left that he would call the police and have her arrested for battering him. It appeared that Mr. Phillips bonded her out as well. On October 20th, 2020, Mrs. Phillips was charged with battery FVA again and to include cruelty to children in the 3rd degree by the Coweta County Sheriff's Office. According to a report released, Taylor got angry and physically fought Mr. Phillips in their bedroom. A minor stated hearing her father being hurt by punches and statement made by Taylor, "F these kids and you." Taylor was later found walking down Creekside Drive and Roscoe Road. On or around June 14, 2021, according to disposition records, Taylor was guilty of battery FVA and NOLO to cruelty to children in the 3rd degree. She received 10 days in jail and remained on probation for both cases. There was a concurrent sentence imposed of 12 months probation for the cruelty to children charge. She was also ordered to pay $1,088 with monthly payments of $55 in order to report to probation on June 29, 2021. This becomes important because serving on the Recreation Board Committee, she might be around other people's children. Statements Mayor Proctor made in reference to one's First Amendment rights to include trying to use the judicial system to silence me for reporting on the city. Does Mayor Proctor or Mr. Phillips conduct themselves like this with the Noonan Times-Herald? Appears that there is a reporter there from the Herald at every council meeting and work session. I've reached out to Laura Campner with the Noonan Times-Herald to ask her if she's treated the same way when reporting on Grantville. She declined to provide GT with an interview and stated in the email that she is not a resident of Grantville. An interesting note is that Proctor has written sports articles for the Noonan Times-Herald. On another YouTube channel, Proctor appeared to be inviting me to Grantville for private lessons which consist of 4 hours of education on the U.S. Constitution. I've already have an idea of Proctor's knowledge of the U.S. Constitution and will be politely declining any education from him.
And I guess I'm denying their First Amendment right to do so. Don't you go get police?
Go get the police. Go get them.
Wife beater Clarence. Don't get
Really?
Beater Clarence?
Go get them.
I'll just call Mr. Frauditor. He'll be all over you. This is, his constant, of course, now he calls himself the press, which he's not. And a constant that First Amendment to redress your government. Well, here's my take on that and why I'll never let him speak at a council meeting again. I'm not his government. Georgia, there's a crime to that. It's called telecommunications harassment. Can I get an AD to prosecute that? No.
You stated on a Q&A that you will violate people's rights.
I will take.
You sure will, exactly.
Passed the ordinance here in Grant that you can't be filming on sidewalks and out here like that, and actually no video recording without permission.
Are you sure? I wasn't sure this morning, so therefore I had to go purchase some deodorant.
More records to have open records requests for. Hello, Grantville, and happy 4th of July. Freedom isn't free.
I don't see if you're not a resident, you can't speak. If the mayor says you can't speak, sir. That's all I can tell you.
We'll find out. Okay.
Do what you gotta do.
All right.
Oh, by the way, the other day you told me that I need to sue you. I'll see you in court.
Okay. All right, cool beans. Okay, yeah. No, we're good. Press can go in there.
You're not press.
Yeah, we are.
Pickering, you're not going to you're not even going to be allowed to speak in this meeting.
Well, I'm coming in there with my camera, so.
That's fine. You take pictures.
Yep. Send me to jail if you want to.
I will.
No, you won't.
Move that.
Yep.
Freedom isn't free.
Yeah, the mayor handed you your wife beating bitch.
But freedom isn't free.
Thank you for your service.
I'm just telling you right now, I do not want my face or my voice in your videos.
While nothing in Taylor's background could appear to bar her from serving on this board or being around children in general on one of these committees, however, given previous convictions of nature of charges, one may want to reconsider before entrusting the city of Grantville with their children's recreation. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section of this story. Would you sign up your children with the Grantville Recreation Department knowing this information now? Hey, until next time, GT, go be cold.